Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. I welcome you back to the Nexus of Realms. I got a double feature for you here tonight. First of all, we're going to go ahead and watch the Pokemon Presents presentation that was done earlier today. I was at work during the whole thing, and thanks to the really busy day, I saw almost nothing of it, which made me feel comfortable enough with it to go ahead and watch it. I've only seen like a title of something, so that's about all I really know about it, so I figure, what the heck, we'll just do the reaction of the recording live here. Why the heck not? Then, of course, we have Session 10 of the Dragon Quest HD2D Remake as we continue to trudge towards the end of that one. So that's kind of the plan for this evening. Trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be said here. I already mentioned the thing about 7.45 yesterday. The live letter's in 2 weeks for the 5.1 Part 1 live letter. Once again, I don't know if I'm going to stream that or not because it's very early in the morning and I'm also can't speak Japanese, so I'm not usually very entertaining with those, but we'll see. Once we start getting into the 14 FanFest stuff where they're actually doing a little bit more stuff that I can actually talk about, I'll think about streaming some of that stuff, but that's kind of what I'm thinking currently on that. With the work stuff and everything else, it's just kind of playing it by ear anyway, so. I got a little bit of allergies at the moment. But anyway. Why don't we get started with tonight's festivities, shall we? So let's go ahead and begin the transition here. Gotta move to the viewing room. Or what I call the viewing room anyway, but even though it's just shoving me into the corner, but first of all, I need to disable the, need to turn that off. All right. Open the gate. All right. Before we get started, there was one other thing I forgot to mention. I want to give thanks to HR Caster for following while we were off stream last night. So thank you for the follow. I do appreciate anybody that does. So I just wanted to call that out before we begin. All right. We are back, and let's go ahead and get started with tonight's actual presentation. This is Dragon Quest HD2D Remake Session 10. And last time we ended up on a dual quest line. One, we are searching for a specific idol held by one of the generals of Hargon in order to get access to his location on his base, as well as we're seeking out the fairy flute, a necessary component in order to wake Rubus again. So that's kind of where we left off. Now, because of the way this was split off, we ended up starting one line and then we went back to the other. So that's kind of what we're doing. So last time we found out the Protector of Kalen had taken the fairy flute and left for Tanagel. And then once we tracked him down, he ran off with the fairy flute. And now we need to kind of track him down. He said he was following the path of Edric from the last game, so... And let's see, we're heading to Cole because that was the place where the fairy flute was originally, so that's where we're starting. Let's see. We're going to the exact spot. Oh. I misread the map. There he is. Ever in a hurry? Well, then what are you waiting for? After him! He dropped the fairy flute! Well, would you look at that? He was in such a hurry that he dropped his prized possession. Goodness, it's the fairy flute. Where could it be? We have it here, friend. You again. We are a descendant of heroes traveling the realm as he did to save it from the darkness. To end this, we would borrow the fairy flute. Should you be willing to lend it, that is. You mean to say you are Edric's bloodline? Incredible! Then I stand before the champions of our era. Please, you flatter us. We're nowhere near yet matching our ancestors' achievements. Blessed I to shake such a heroic hand. It appears my voice isn't nearly heroic enough. All my life I've been fair infuriated by my lack of ability. Even my kin thinks me a fool. And so I resolved to embark on a quest like the heroes of old, that I might make myself even a fraction of the hero he was. With Edric's trusty flute in hand, I would do as Edric did. I would travel where he traveled, fought where he fought, slept where he slept, and grow mighty as he grew mighty. Yet I found myself completely unchanged. I have journeyed from Tanagel to Cole and gained naught but sore legs and a hungry stomach. I am no less useless than when I first set out. Why I can't even cast a single spell? You too must fear for Catelyn's future while I'm in charge of the town's protection. I think you're being a little too hard on yourself. Precisely, the prince here knows not of magic and has not impeded him one bit. What? 'Tis true our cousin has no talent for magic, yet he were the strongest of all of us were he to set out on our quest. I fondly remember trembling in fear at the sight of a single slime. But you are Edric's line, are you not? We are, though such things count for little in practice. What you become depends entirely on you. Long I had thought the descendant of great heroes were born with strength far beyond us lesser mortals. Ha! Would it be so? But no, much more effort was required for us to become what we are, as we are today. And you are no less mortal. Our journey from Catelyn is fraught with danger, yet you arrived in unscathed. Though you may not feel it, I doubt not that you are mightier now than we were when our journey first began. Truly, I've ever considered myself inferior to others. Even my own family made it clear that I am surplus to the requirements. Then it's time you stopped lending an ear to their foolish opinions. Those who speak without consideration do not deserve to have their declarations considered. Listen to the voice of your heart. Hold your head up high and you shall be a hero ere long. I shall. Thank you all. I promise I shall not betray the faith you have placed in me. For this moment I shall redouble my efforts, though I cannot nary cast a single spell. That's no impediment to greatness. I shall become a worthy protector of Catelyn, I swear on myself. I do not doubt it. Pray take the fairy flute. It will be safer with you than I. I brought it with me that it hopes it would bestow upon me the same strength that the great hero once possessed. But you've distilled me of this foolish notion. True strength is earned through effort, not through crude intimidation. We are delighted that we were of help. Allow me to wish you well on your travels, and may we meet again in Catelyn. I do hope that man is able to reconcile with his family. I may lose temper with my brother when he behaves vexingly, but I sure know that I love him, really. I can be an adult sometimes. You could not harness the power of magic if your life were at stake. Yet you've never considered yourself lacking, Shirley. I certainly have not. Maybe we have our families to thank for this. The way they have steadfastly supported us over the years. Well, in between all the scoldings. No doubt there were times that you have found it frustrating not to be able to command magic, and yet never once have you complained, nor has it impeded your many acts of valor. Indeed, I do believe this fellow will take great heart from meeting you. The way you have proven how one's might rises to greatness through strength of arms and strength of will alone. I am of mind to continue following in Edric's footsteps. But miscrew me not. I do not seek to imitate the great hero, but bolster my confidence. Splendid idea. One would struggle to do much at all if one does not believe in oneself. Aye, it is my hope by this I may one day have the mettle to speak candidly with my kin. After I have apologized for taking the ferry without permission, of course. Good. It's always best to air these things out in the open, I say. I think I'll pay visit to Edric's grave before I venture forth in earnest. May I receive his blessing before I depart. Farewell for now, brave heroes. Okay. Got a couple of options here. First thing is we'll go ahead and meet with the King of Kandor first. I had to remember the name properly. All right.
Oh, you are returned. How goes your adventure? Though, were it plain sailing, 'tis unlikely you would knock at my door.
'Tis as thou sayest,
Yep.
Majesty. We searched
You're kind of plot relevant.
might reach what was once the kingdom of Renderak. We know that there is a teleportal behind a wall of mountains, close to a cave which leadeth to the Renderak plateau. This teleportal appeareth our only means of reaching Hargon's lair. Alas, we have been unable to find the portal it is paired with. This is why we come before thee today, to ask if thou knowest aught of said teleportal.
Most impressive. Those who knew this much could be counted on one hand. Until now.
So you know of this portal too?
Aye. My late father did learn of it from his bosom friend, the Prince of Renderak. It was on his deathbed that my father entrusted the secret to me, along with a task of momentous import, to guard the location of the portal and to guard his friend.
Majesty, dost thou mean the Prince of Renderak yet liveth?
If you would hear the rest of my tale, then prove yourselves worthy. Show to me that you have the strength to see His Highness's wish, my father's wish, realized at last.
You do not mean to test us yourself, do you?
Ha! You thought me content to rule the strong with authority alone. Nothing could be further from the truth. Only the mightiest are fit to command the mighty. Now, come. Bear your souls in battle. Convince me you are the ones who will end Hargon's tyranny.
Okay. Let's do this. Steel yourselves, for you have never faced a trial such as this. Not the most intimidating sprite I've ever seen, but... Okay, I expect this guy to be a potent physical attacker among anything else. Though I can't be certain of that either, though. It's been 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember what everybody has now.
Do not falter!
Just a moment. Behold my might!
What was that?
We fight as one. I'm quite the tactician.
Behold my might!
Oh wow, that hurt way more than I thought it was going to. Let's see.
Multi-heal! I'm in your debt. Zap!
Behold my might!
I'd just keep my HP up because this guy just sort of keeps hitting hard.
Behold my might!
Multi-heal! Thank you very much. Multi-heal! Kazap!
Impressive!
Be careful! I'm
You
in
are
your
too
debt.
kind.
Full heal so I can oomph again.
We fight as one. We will prevail.
Have care.
Behold my might!
Oh, jeez. This guy's tougher than I thought he might be.
I'm quite the tactician.
Behold my might!
Okay, need to do a slightly different approach here, I think. Maybe dropping my defense to 0 is not the best thing to be doing here. Just a thought.
Multi-heal!
Bless
You're
you.
dead.
Behold my might!
Multi-heal.
Multi-heal! Thank you very much. Zap!
Let's see, multi-heal.
Thank you very much. Ah!
Behold my might!
Let's see.
Multi-heal! Thank you
Let me
very
improve my
much.
defense just a little bit.
Be careful!
You are too kind.
Time to play with fire! Multi-heal!
Bless you.
Gotta hold on a little bit more here. Oh, jeez. I ran a little close there.
All is well. Thank you very much. Frizzle!
Have care.
Thank you very much.
Behold my might!
Ah!
Got it a little close there.
Thank you, Majesty.
Kazap and Kasing. Okay, very good. We now have Nobleman's Knife.
Majestic! Words can scarce do your might justice. Congratulations are in order, my young heroes.
We would not have grown nearly so strong were it not for all those who have aided us on our long journey, thyself included. Though our aim may be unchanged since the very first day our adventure began, we know now that it is within our reach.
So if you know aught that might help us slay foul Hargon and restore peace to the world, then we beg you to share it.
All that we want is to put an end to this meaningless suffering. Please.
Very well. No doubt you have heard the tale of Renderak's fall. How Hargon laid the kingdom to waste and put its royal family to the sword. This much is true, save for one exception. The prince. He alone survived. He concealed his identity, beginning life anew far from his ravaged home. Patiently did he await the coming of one who could vanquish Hargon, that he might tell them of the one remaining route by which they might journey to his motherland.
Pray tell us, where may we find the prince?
Why, you have found him already. Scour your memories. Who was it that sent you to me?
Dun, dun,
Did
dun.
you not find it odd that an unassuming fellow such as he should send you to seek a king?
Yeah, I kind of
half
knew
the world
that
away?
nameless priest was kind of
It
a...
was to test you, to see if you had the fortitude to cast the high
that priest from
into the
before,
pit
so
whence he
yeah.
came. Though you all hail from a line steeped in heroism, in life's grand tapestry, you are but babes. He could not believe so easily that you were the ones he awaited. But you have convinced me, and that, I trust, will be enough to convince him. You know where you must head next, I trust.
Yes, I do. Back to bed, Ran.
Thank you, Majesty.
Would that I could join you in this last great battle. Alas, my duty is to my kingdom, and I must remain here to see it safe.
You must do right by your people, as any monarch should.
To Baron, then. The priest awaits.
Okay, now I nearly got the tar beaten out of me. I think I'll probably serve her better anyway. Okay. Let's heal up first, then we can start making our way out. Oh, hey there, 8-Bit. Didn't notice you there while I was concentrating. Alright. Let's see. Let's see, let's head back to Baran next. We're off to the church. Yeah, we already knew he wasn't in good health, so...
Ah, the young heroes. You have grown much since last we met.
Father, we spoke with the King of Durkandor. He told us of your identity and the path that you protect.
Goddess. Then he is certain that you are the ones we have awaited.
The fairies have agreed to give to us the power we will need to lay Hargon low once and for all. Thus we come before thee today to ask that thou wouldst put thy trust in us too, Father. Nay, Highness.
It has been a long, long time since anyone addressed me so. Not since that fateful night. Hargon launched an assault on my kingdom, the likes of which had ne'er been seen before. The Royal Guard and I did our utmost to hold the enemy at bay, that the people might be granted more time to escape. Yet, as fatigue set in, and the monstrous horde advanced ever further, it began to dawn on us that the end was nigh. Then, all of a sudden, one of the 3 loyal guards who had remained with me till the end did grab me roughly. How he ranted and railed, his regrets for the life he could have led, the dreams that were robbed of him, all because he had no choice but to serve we wretched royals. After saying his piece, he pushed me away with the fullness of force. My head buffeted a rock, and I swooned to the earth. When I awoke, my guard had been slaughtered to a man. Only I had been spared, like as not, because the fiends thought me dead already.
Oh. So was...
Deep hatred was birthed within me that day. And not only for the High Priest Hargon, I cursed my parents for falling before me. I cursed the guardsmen who cast the blame at my feet. I cursed those who escaped with their lives when so many others did not. I cursed the world. Looking back on it now, 'tis clear that this too was Hargon's doing. Myself and my fellow guardsmen were driven to despair, turning on each other in our helplessness. I was left broken, desperate for revenge, yet incapable of exacting it. And so I languid, my heart consumed by fear and loathing. Yet, amidst the darkness, there was a single spark of light, the hope that one day a hero might come forth to slay the fiend. This is why I protected the path In all honesty, I had begun to believe that my life's mission had been in vain. As the years went by, the spark faded. Until I met you. Pray, come closer. Give me your hands.
That was ominous looking.
What just happened?
I have bestowed upon you the blessing of my family. With this, the path before you lieth open. When you are ready, enter the door at the back of the church. It leadeth to Renderak, and thence to the Hall of Hargon. 'Tis sealed with a spell that only those who bear the blessing of Renderak may open.
That was a pretty ominous looking animation for a blessing.
From within. Only you may pass through. At last, I have played my part. Would that I could have lived to revel in Hargon's end, but alas, the flame of my life burned.
How can you say that when you've already waited so long? Fight a while longer and live.
Precisely. We shall return to you.
Do not give up the ghost until then.
Perhaps you are right. Though my life's flame may have dwindled, you young heroes have kindled hope in me anew. Mayhap I can wait.
Hear, hear.
But for now, I must rest, that I might have the strength to celebrate your triumphant return.
Okay. They really expanded a lot on Renderak in this version of it, because if I remember correctly, there's like very few references to what actually happened in that country in the original version of the game, just like everything else. So it's kind of nice for them to touch on some of that stuff a little bit more, and they've done that throughout this entire remake. As I said, the original version of Dragon Quest II was very vague in whatever was going to happen, so... Okay. So I need to find Panzuzu's lair next. So I think if I remember correctly, it's near the lighthouse tower, if I remember right. It's one of the circles pointing in the sea, I just don't remember which one. Oh, must be one of them. Oh, I found one of the living memories. Kind of forgot about those. Long, long ago, Lady Rubis, the spirit of the land, gave rise to a new world. A world of her own, within yet apart from the one that she herself came into being. We, her loyal fairies, did watch over her nascent creation and the humans who did inhabit it from afar. As the years went by, we kept watch as countless new buds broke forth from the tree of life, bursting into blossom and then withering away, only to be reborn anew. Okay. Maybe that's the one we need to go to next. It's Dinkle door, so... Off we go. Alright. Let's see, multi-slice. Slice. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom. Oh, jeez, double critical there. We just gotta wipe the floor with them. Oh, I was wondering why I was moving so fast. I must have triggered that by accident. Multi-fist, multi-slice, boom, boom. Boom. Alright. Gotta keep going here. Sound of wave. Oh, the moon shard. That's the item that I got from the tower I was in before. Can't remember the name of anything since it took me 2 weeks to get back to this. I think I actually recognize this location. I believe in the original game, this was the place you would go to... What was I thinking? This looks like the place where you got the final key in the original game. Reef removal with the move, which you can now remove any reefs that were once in your way. Okay. Okay. So there are other things I can remove. Now, brother, remember, we are to destroy the crystal and find the statue that opens the path to Renedark. I'm well aware, sister. What manner of able-padded nincompoop do you take me for? Well, now that we know our purpose, let us proceed. But we do so with caution. I expect we'll be in Panzuzu's presence ere long. We've been unable to vanquish any of Hagon's commanders that we've faced so far. And Panzuzu will doubt prove a tough test, as Belar and Morelia, if not tougher, must steel ourselves for the threat that awaits. Except in that game, you opened the passage, got the key, and that was it. So, another full dungeon added on top of what was already there, so... Okay, I'm gonna need safe passage here because, yeah, this is the part where we start having the burning tiles on top of everything else. Abilities. Nose for treasure. Another 3 treasures on this level. I have a feeling ice magic's going to be really helpful here, so. Just a assumption there. Based on absolutely nothing.
Shall not escape us.
See, head this way first. Yep. Clean sweep. Alright, let's see here. And nothing here. Let's see. Nothing there either. Hawkeye Claw. Just to make sure I can actually hit something.
This is all you deserve!
Shall not escape us.
You wasted your turn. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow, that really hurt. Yeesh. Could have gone without that, thank you. Serpent Sword. Oh, that's a really old weapon. Never mind. Thought I was giving an upgrade for somebody, but nope. Nowhere close. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we have a floor with a whole bunch of different passageways leading who knows where. Okay, that's a trap.
I have you! This may hurt a lot.
Alright, we're safe there. Fireblade. I already have 2 of those, and I don't think either of the other 2 can use them. Nope. Unfortunately, no. Okay, we have multiple stairways going down.
Shall not escape us!
Goodbye.
Oh, that went not good. That didn't play out as intended at all. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, that just led me to another section here. And I suspect the other side does the same thing. Probably not a whole lot of benefit to skipping around unless I know the exact path I need to take. Which I currently don't. Good thing my casters already went. That would have been really bad. Oh, I sold something. I didn't believe that actually worked. Oh, ow. Really done without that. Multi-slash. Crackle. Ka-crackle. Ka-crack, ka-crackle. No booyah here. That will be tolerated. I don't even think I really know what I mean by that. I apparently spend way too much time in my raid group in 14. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. Let's see, I need... save passage, where are you? There you are. Let's see where this leads. This is a weird space. Ow. Multi-heal, crackle.
Careful!
A DBZ punch your face in. Let's see. Oh, that was a trap. Nothing here. Fist, multi-slash.
Shall not escape us!
Alright, no magic, because of that thing. Punched him into oblivion. As it should be. Alright. Seed of Strength. Let's see. Down. Nothing in here.
May your blood run cold! Take this!
I am thinking of eventually adding more throwing objects, just because people seem to like that thing a lot. I just have to decide what the objects are going to be, and really if there's any difference between setting up one set of objects or another, really. Crackle. Okay, now we have an area with like a dozen different ladders. So many ladders and paths. Well, I think I found the correct path.
I am sick and tired of your banal excuses. If you were attacked in the Tower of the Moon, then you should have fought back. Now you're here, you might as well make yourself useful. Bring me that which I desire, post haste! Do I make myself clear? Crystal!
Bananas? Oh, gee, they're being quite literal, aren't they?
That's it! The statue that will grant us access to the home of the Horde of bananas.
I very much doubt Renderak of all places is full of fresh fruit. The only horde we will find there is Hargons.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me, I was thinking with my stomach again.
We can fill our bellies when we are done. First, we must fulfill our mission. Is everyone ready?
Before we do, though... Because if he's like any of the rest of the generals, I'm going to have a heck of a time with this thing unless I'm healed up. Alright, let's try this again. Call. Item shop. No. Item shop. Mink mantle. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, before we jump into that, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break here because my back's hurting me a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah, all right. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this then.
Guests! Imbeciles! Ah! I said to make their minds as children, not their bodies!
My lord, these are the infidels who attacked us in the tower.
Ah, so you are the miniature meddlers the High Priest spoke of, the scions of Erdrick. We thought your fathers would pose us the greatest threat. Little did we know it would come from their callow spawn. Underestimating you is the only mistake the High Priest has yet made.
Tell me, were you involved in the attack on Moonbrook?
Please, no. That was Belial's handiwork.
Swear on your life.
Fine, I swear. We champions each have our own part to play. Mine is to spread the word of the children and leave no good soul unturned.
is charged with whittling away your resistance. Atlas spends his days searching for sigils. And then there's Mariella. Frankly, I've no idea what she gets up to down in the depths. Now, can you leave? My bananas provide better conversation than you lot. And I'm really not in the mood for a fight today. Just go.
You think us less than bananas?
I think you are intelligent enough to know when you are outmatched.
I am willing to accept that you are a formidable enemy. Such is evidence from the aura of evil that surrounds you. But we do not fear you.
He just fried his bananas. And the orb.
Hey! Do you have any idea how many souls I sacrificed to make that thing? You should have accepted my generosity and fled while you had the chance! Because you will not leave here with your lives now.
Okay. I expect tons of bullshit here, so we'll see. Be prepared for anything. Every one of these general battles have been a giant pain.
It's not just hits that hurt! Hurry up and die, will you? What the heck was that?
Called a debuff. Deal with it. Spell. Full heal. Magic barrier. And let's go ahead and start regenerating MP too.
Thank you very much.
Plus side is now I have Kazing, so I can revive without there being a chance of failure.
What the heck was that?
Sing!
I shall return this favor.
Can we get this over with?
Impatient little monkey, aren't ya? Full heal. Oh, yeah, the auto death is not a good thing to be having in this situation. Punched you in the face multiple times. What are you gonna do about it? Probably shouldn't be mocking the psychotic monkey here. Probably just a thought, but... Ah, crap, I was too slow.
Much better.
Thank you very much.
What the heck was that?
I shall return this favor.
Don't mind me! What the heck was that?
Oh, gee, you sealed the magic of my only non-magic user. Oh, noes. This thing is hitting like a bus, though. Let's see. Magic barrier.
Magic barrier!
Keep my defenses up, just in case he decides to do some crazy thing here at the end.
But die, will you?
I'm
You
in
are
your
too
debt.
kind.
I'm quite the tactician.
Don't mind me! All right!
You know, compared to the other ones, that was a lot less difficult than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to complain, though. Kamikaze. Oh, that's a self-destruct spell, which basically revives and heals everybody else, basically. I think that's what that one is. Hustle dance.
Not bad. But then again, that last banana was a little on the flavorless side. I'll have to lay some tastier ones in stock before
There will be no next.
Oh, really?
Curses!
Not a single one of these rogues values those.
Answer me this. Do you regret serving this egoist who abandoned?
Then you must pay penance by relinquishing. Hurrah! Not only did we crack the crystal and save the people of Sluice, but we have the key to Hargon's domain too.
Indeed. I believe we now have everything we need to face him. The idol, which will allow us entrance to Renderak, and the fairy flute, by which we might wake Lady Rubis.
The end is in sight. Let us make for the fairy's palace.
Suit of whaler's mail. Oh. It's another cursed item. Yeah, let's return to the ferries first, and then we can worry about, I can always come back here later if I feel like I need to do some more grinding for any reason. Fairy Palace. Because I still haven't found the final key yet, so there's a lot of stuff I'll eventually need to have access to. It'll be time to do another world travel session.
Well, would you look at you lot? You finally have everything you need, and your accomplishments stand as a testimony to your unrelenting bravery.
I would gotta hope
Well
so
done,
at this
all
point.
of you. Hold your heads high. But anyway, back to business. To awaken Rubis from her slumber, you will need to visit the shrine that bears her name. It lies southeast of here, deep beneath the waves. The shrine itself is protected by a barrier of light. One which can only be dispelled with the soothing tones of Lorelai's harp.
Which we already have. Let us head there immediately.
Not so fast, Princess. The harp you have doesn't have the magic to dispel the barrier. Its true power must be restored.
But how?
Long ago, we and the mermaids decided to divide the harp's power in order to
One can never be too cautious.
There is only one person who can restore it to its former glory. Seek out the Queen of the Mermaids and ask for her help.
Very well. Let us request an audience with Her Majesty.
And with that, my role is fulfilled. Go forth and return Rubis to us, Scions of Erdrick. The fate of the realm is in your hands now, and I can't think of anyone else's I'd rather see it in.
Okay, there's actually one piece of business I forgot about. Now that we've shattered that crystal, that town that was kind of under possession before and acting like children have been freed. So we should be able to go back there. Welcome, travelers, to Ouch 2 Slough. Why the sake did my joints so? Been running around like children for the last several days. Never again shall I permit honeyed words to fool me. Nay, every step I take from here on out, I take with the utmost care. It was in hope of saving the village, Rogue did steal the floodgate key. I should have known it. I think the heaven grown-ups have all returned to their usual selves. Full strange to have to scold them as I did. I remember precious little of my time as man-turned-child again. I only have the faintest sense of it all being rather enjoyable. Hey, I wish I could go back to the days where my body didn't hurt. Okay, yeah, I've kind of figured there would probably be items here. Let's see, broadsword. Serpent sword. Fire blade. Knife. Regular mail. Better make sure I have the right weapons equipped before I assume anything. Okay, got the best weapons equipped, so... Dragonbane claws. We'll give them both the new claws. Now I can sell the last of my fire blades. Oh, there's shields everybody could use. That's a rare thing. Magic shield. Surprised that's better than what I have, but I'll take it. Oh. Well, let's see here. Nah, we'll leave it for right now. We'll come back later. Okay, I know the person I want to see is the guy over here. Curse is yet another abject failure. Though I try, I cannot approach the majesty of Wesmer fine flowing dress of my imaginings. Where lies the problem, I wonder? This thread is surprisingly fine. Can it be truly yet the only celestial silk will serve? Not only that matter, while my loom lieth in pieces, perhaps I should not have set my anger. Though if it were to be to rebuild, maybe the subtle shadows of legends might serve me better. Wonder that I might weave such a dress once before I quit this life. My mind I witnessed its exquisite and most delicate beauty, its legendary durability. Until I am possessed of some silver celestial skank and the sublime shuttle, I will never weave the flowing dress of my dreams. Truly thou possess both, and thou wilt gift them to me? I don't remember where I got them, but I have them. Yes, with these I may achieve my aim at last. Might I ask why the creation of this dress occupies you so? It seems that the weavers of old were able to loom such garments with ease. And while the rarity of such garments in our own time is surely due to the rarity of the materials required to make them, my father did insist that the fault lied with the craftsmen. Weavers of our age have not the skill to achieve such wonder, such was his unneeding refrain. But he spoke falsely. There are skilled craftsmen in our own time, just as there were unskilled craftsmen in the days of yore. The modern age has nothing to do with it, and I yearn to prove it. And verily I shall. Trust me, friends, a flowing dress of the finest weave will soon shall be before you. Return when the next sun appears over the horizons. My work shall be done. Your price for bringing me means which I may be at last to make the dress itself. Okay, I've got to stay overnight. So, off to the inn. So I believe in the original game, this flowing dress they provide is the best... was the best piece of armor for the princess. Or the Princess Moonbrook, I should say. There are two of them in this game. But we'll see here. Oh, it's more than one day. So not based on... I don't know, I'll stay a third day, and if it doesn't, I'll just come back later until the game tells me I can do this. Only option as far as I can tell. Okay, I'll just come back later. Let's head to the mermaid's home and see what we can do about the harp. The thing. Up and over, up and up.
Well met, friends. The harp. Of course, at last you ask. I knew one day you would, and I would gladly mend it for you. That is, if I could. Alas, I must apologize. I owe you that and more. Though sorry will do little to appease you all, I'm sure.
Whatever do you mean?
Hand me the harp. Look closely. There's another hollow, small and round and neat. Without the pearl that fits inside, the harp is not complete. And though if it were mine to give, you'd have it right away, it is not here, and that, I fear, is how it's going to stay.
The other pearl, we acquired it on the surface, did we not?
You did, though you should not have done. Their rightful place is here. Or was, until my mother's time. Such inauspicious years. We kept them safe, that one day when the human hero came, the blessed Lady Rubis might be called upon again. But then a silly mermaid girl, a fool by any measure, forsook those priceless pearls of ours, and thus we lost our treasure.
She... What happened, if I might ask?
How long must it have been now?
More tragic backstory time.
Long, long ago, a foolish mermaid loved a human lad. The days they spent together were the happiest she'd had. To love and be loved in return was new and warm and good. For him she would have done just... And so when he did ask of her to prove her love by taking her kind's most precious jewels, her choice was not...
Oh, this is something she did.
She crept into the royal chambers down there deep below, and took the precious pearls she found there. She made of them 2 earrings, one each for him and her, and proudly fastened hers in place. She did not think a moment on the purpose of the pearls, but blindly made a gift of them, that silly. As time wore on, her lover came to see her less and less. And so she went to where he lived, and that was when he and his father, merchants both, did conspire to take her and her sister's prisoner, a spectacle to make. The thought that he might not be true had never... This human who had been so good. Besides which he had promised he would never breathe a word of where the mermaids might be found or what he might have heard. And then their eyes met, or so it seemed. But looking back, I really cannot tell. Perhaps he never saw me, nor the scales as they fell. I turned and left, my only thought to flee that awful place. And that was the last time I ever looked upon his face. Yet mercifully, for mermaid kind, they never did appear. Their plan abandoned, who knows why, through idleness or fear. And though the wrongs he did me ache, and will forevermore, yet still I surface now and then to scan the rocky shore. In doing so, one day a shipwrecked sailor I did spy, my every sense a-screaming at the sight that met my eye. And though I thought to leave him there and let fate take its course, I could not bear the thought of it, the sorrow, the remorse. I dragged the man ashore and placed into his senseless hand that pearl, the sister pearl of which had long since gone to land.
But why? The pearl was so precious to you, and you did not even know this shipwrecked sailor.
The sight of it had grown too much, that foul, ill-fated thing. The man I loved betrayed me. I could no more bear the sting. What's more, I felt the pang of having made light of that treasure. The mermaid's sacred charge was lost for one.
She got lost in her emotions and made a terrible mistake.
One day you'd come to claim the pearls, and yet I gave one to my faithless beau. How foolish can one get? I wished to rid myself of them. I thought of nothing more. And thus I thrust it in the hand of he who washed ashore. I placed the jewel into his palm and prayed that all was past, full knowing you would come for it. And here you are.
This second pearl is surely the one we received in Zahan.
And so cruel fate leaves one last thing twixt you and what you seek. The very pearl I gave away when young and blind and weak.
Please, do not be so hard on yourself. The one who betrayed your tribe.
Indeed. And what is more, I believe you may have given us a clue as to the pearl's location. If we can but locate this man, he may still possess it. May he...
Perhaps, but this all happened a long time ago. Can we be sure he is even still alive?
A human's life is short, 'tis true, and yes, his may have ended. We feared as much from something we have lately apprehended. His ship doth lie north of here, full 40 fathoms deep, and slowly gathers barnacles down where the fishes sleep.
It sank? But how? Some sort of accident?
Perhaps we do not know of why it sank, or indeed when, or if it was still captained by that hollowest of men. But it was his, and so the pearl might yet be there aboard, and so, thinking to search for it, but there were so many monsters, I lie. It was not fiends that stopped me leaving on my quest, but fear of what the sight of it might stir within my chest. 'Twas on that ship he came to me the day that we I hate him so, I cannot bear to see his boat.
We understand. We will go in your stead. I do not doubt that it is as dangerous there as you say, and we would not see you risk more than you already have.
I truly am not worthy of the kindness that you show. I am but weak and foolish, child. You help more than you know.
I thought the queen somewhat stern, but she is burned by the weight of her mistakes. She does not wish for her fellow mermaids to err as she did, and so she holds them to exacting standards, and herself to those same standards. So the merchant whom the queen fell in love with was faithless from the first? His only motive was money? Then he was a rogue and a blackguard. I can only imagine how the poor queen has suffered. Poor queen. Even now, so many years later, the very thought of the pearls clearly pains her. Truly, she must rue the day she met that awful man. I'm getting a weird feeling that this story, there's something missing in this story. I have a feeling we're going to find out at the ship. Because this is a pretty common thing where there's either some weird misunderstanding or the conversation in question was based on some other factor that she didn't stick around to find out, would be my guess, but there's only one way to find out, though. Because they're putting way too much emphasis on how terrible of a person he was, so be curious to, we'll see what the actual story on that was. All right. So this is the ship of the Queen's former love. Must have met with a fearsome storm to end up in such a state. Truly, in his add insult to injury, the fiends of the deep have claimed the wreck as their own. It's a fortunate thing that the king balked from exploring it alone. Indeed, even practiced dungeon divers such as we would do well to keep our wits about us. Okay.
The kingdom come! Goodbye!
You shall not escape us!
Let's wipe them all out. Abracadabrous. Abracadabricus. Blech. Words. Let's see. Head back downward. Monsters aren't particularly strong, but okay, this way.
Shall not escape us!
Pirate hat.
Shall not escape us!
Okay, this is more of a side tangent than a helicopter. Huh. Less of a dungeon, more of just a side tangent. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's just a group attack.
The matching pearl. This is what we seek. Wait. There is something else in here.
Obtained a letter in a bottle.
A letter? Well, what does it say?
If all goeth well, this boat will be below the brine ere long. May this letter find its way to thee once we are safely tucked beneath the waves. I beg thy forgiveness for deceiving thee so. I cannot deny that when we first met, my advances towards thee were spurred by a lust for coin. Indeed, when I did beg a favor of thee to make proof of our love, I had in mind to sell whatever treasure thou gavest me. Yet in time, I changed. Nay, thou didst change me. The more time we spent together, the deeper my love for thee grew. Would that I were not such a fool. I would fain have remained by thy side forever. Alas, I had already ensured that our love could never be, by telling my father of our meeting. He devised a scheme to capture a mermaid and take her on a tour of the provinces, charging curious onlookers a fee to gaze upon her. It was this that led to our quarrel, the one thou didst witness. I shall never forget the look of betrayal that filled thine eyes that unhappy night. No doubt.
Yeah, I kind of thought this is probably what was actually happening.
I swear to thee that I argued against it with my whole heart. Yet father would not listen. Instead, he spread the word to his friends in the merchant navy. The cruel-hearted fellows joined together and demanded I guide them to thy village. I knew I could not live with myself unless I succeeded. And so, I realized what must be done. I feigned obedience to my father and invited him and his friends aboard my boat. We set sail at dawn. If all proceedeth as planned, then by the sinking of the sun, nary a soul who knoweth of the mermaids
Oh,
will remain above the
he
water.
sunk the boat himself.
I find comfort in the knowledge that my final resting place shall be by thy side. Know that my love for thee was true, and that I deeply regret the hurt I have caused thee. I shall think of thee until my dying moment.
He loved her. All along.
Let us return to her palace.
The question is, will this ease her guilt or make it worse? Probably no real good answer to that one.
Oh my, oh me, oh, can it be? The pearl I thought forsaken? You found it? How? But no, not now. Oh, the troubles you have taken. And thanks to you, the weight upon my heart at last lifts free. Now where's the harp? Come, hurry, child, you must...
Lorelei Harp is restored to its former glory.
And now where'er you choose to roam, you may. The sea's your oyster. Go forth to Lady Rubis, who awaits you in her cloister. Wait, what is it?
There is something we must give you, Your Majesty. It lay beside the pearl. Forgive us, but we could not help reading it. It is a letter to you from him. The man...
We should leave. If you...
Well, what's this? Why the sudden rush?
Honestly, brother, have you not attacked for bone in your body? Would you wish to read such a letter in front of Nay, you would not. And so we must extend the Queen the same courtesy we would wish for ourselves.
Oh.
We have been through so much over the course of our quest. But now we go to see Lady Rubis, at long last.
Indeed, and with her power, perhaps there will be some hope of defeating foul Hargon.
What manner of person... forgive me. What manner of spirit is she, I wonder? I very much look forward to finding out.
Okay, I think now that I have that, I have a couple of locations I can go to now that I couldn't before. Let's see. Now I can travel to some of the other areas I couldn't before, which will be good. Ouch. Okay, the stuff down here is a lot stronger than I thought it was.
Multi-heal!
Jeez. Holy. Okay, she can't revive anybody, so... Let's see. I have a Chimera Wings, so... I didn't expect to get beaten down so quickly. Okay, go revive. Ugh, I didn't expect to get smacked down so efficiently. He'll be able to revive the rest of them. Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. Gonna need to keep being careful. Probably didn't help that I went completely the wrong direction that I was aiming for. Oh well, now I should know where I'm going. Let me just check something real quick here. Okay, let's get to the spot on the surface first, then dive straight down from there. Probably a better idea. Found a living memory. In the world above, there had long existed a line of heroes, the Children of Light, within whom dwelled the power to banish darkness. We determined that our best hope, our only hope, was to guide the latest of this line to our world, and to support them on their journey, that they might free Lady Rubus and bring back the light. Okay, the next two are located closely to the Condor. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take another break here. So, we'll be right back. Alright. Probably not going to go for an extremely long period of time tonight just because I'm already pretty tired. For all the stuff going on at work and stuff right now, I've just been very busy. Things will settle down eventually, but they aren't there yet, unfortunately. Said eventually I'd like to be able to do like a Saturday stream or something like that. I just am not there yet. Plus it raises the problem that the clips and stuff take so long for me to make right now that it's like, well, if I do the Saturday stream, am I going to have time to do those every week? So, I don't know. Admittedly, I probably should be focusing less on clips and more on just the general day-to-day stuff on my stream rather than worrying so much about that part of it, but a raid group enjoys the clips, which is probably part of the reason I focus on them so much, but
Goodbye.
yeah, I don't know. I never know what the right answer to any of this is. Thought about maybe trying a little bit of React stuff to certain subjects I find interesting, but I don't know if I'll actually bring myself to do that or not. I know there's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that sometimes. Okay. Is it just me or does something feel a little off here? I sense it too. The silence is almost too silent. And yet there is nary a monster to be seen. Perhaps they're being kept at bay by the holy energy that pervades this place. Perhaps, but there's only one way to know for sure. Let us seek out Lady Rubus at once. Sigils have revealed a path forward, it looks like. long passage.
Look out!
What? What was that?
My gift for guiding me to this place. Ooh, it pains me that you would be so uneager to accept it.
It's enormous.
And you are insignificant. Run along now, worms. My business here is with Lady Rubis.
Then you will have to go through us. We may be small, but we are strong.
Ha! You certainly do not want for self-belief. We shall see how long that lasts.
This is a holy place, and we shall not allow you to defile it with your evil.
You will rue the day you came here, fiend.
Peacock all you like. Your shouts will turn to screams ere long.
Okay. Another difficult situation on our hands here. Let's see. This guy looks like he's going to be a heavy attacker, so might as well prepare with everything I have here. Take that.
How unfortunate.
Full heal!
Fight on!
Multi-heal.
All is well. Kabam!
I'm in your debt. Ah!
Multi-fist has actually been really effective for this. Keep that up, keep boom up, and I'll take care of this guy hopefully in no time.
I'm quite the tactician. You have my gratitude.
Oh jeez.
We fight as one. Kabam!
Kabut!
My power grows! Let us end this farce! You are fortunate. I had not the room to stretch my wings.
Most would admit defeat after being so thoroughly trounced.
This fight is not over.
You would flee.
I? No. I simply wish to continue our exchange on equal terms. You humans value honor above. We shall meet again. And when we do, you will learn how insignificant you are.
No!
Well, we've got 4 for 4 on those now.
We could not stop him.
It matters not, for Rubis is safe.
And the silence that enveloped this place suddenly feels less silent.
Then what are we waiting for? Let us go and rouse the spirit from her slumber.
He just waited for us to open up the door for him. Should have figured that. I kind of wondered when Atlas was going to show himself.
The sigils!
Maestro, please.
You really have a time for the moment, don't you? Hello, Rubis.
I am Rubis, mother to all that call the land of Alefgard home. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, brave heroes. I thank you for awakening me from my slumber.
Lady Rubis,
We have come here to beg your aid in defeating Hargon, a villain who threatens your realm.
Be at ease, young prince. I know all, for I did watch over you whilst I dreamt. Now I shall make good on my promise. The unshakable pledge which I made to your forebear many moons ago. Here, take this.
Obtains the Eye of Rubis.
If ever you should feel dark forces leading you astray from the path of light, let this amulet be your guide.
We shall.
Before you leave to face your final challenge, brave heroes, I would ask that you, too, make a pledge to me. Promise me that none of you will lay down your lives in pursuit of your goal. Thank you.
We shall celebrate our victory together.
With Erdrick as our guiding light, we shall not fail.
Aye. Hargon's reign of terror ends today.
Listen well, brave heroes. When evil did spread across this land, you did rise up to meet it, to bring peace and light where there was darkness and death. 'Tis a weighty burden to rest on such young shoulders, and yet, I beg you, save my world. Please. Now go with my blessing. I shall pray for your safe return. And know that I do watch over you, always.
Come then. Renderak awaits. And so does Hargon.
Ep, 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 ep. Round and round and round. Okay, we have another living memory to get over here. Strange. I thought we would have had the final key by now. It's that ghostly ship. On the wings of white did the heroes soar through the skies of the world above, bringing light to the darkness. Having done so, they descended to Elfagard to banish the even greater evil that had overtaken our realm. Our savior fought bravely through battle after battle, finally freeing Rubis from her stone's shackles. Then with the holy light of the queen among queens in one hand and a blade befitting the king among kings in the other, they ended Elfagard's nightmare. Okay. Okay, looks like we're heading to Baran again. Looks like we can finally make our final steps to the final area. Let's heal up before we do that, though. Hello, feel good. Okay. I understand, I understand. Going all right, more or less, I think.
This is Renderak.
But did Elmu not say he would await us here?
What in heaven's name was that?
Let us go and find out.
How ungrateful little wretch! Ow!
I did it! I emerged victorious!
How the heck did you do that? Oh.
What happened here?
Hey, feel good. Thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Badly wounded. This is...
There you all are. It is so good to see you at last.
Never mind that. Your wounds.
A monster loyal to Carmen found me here, but I slew him. He was so strong, but I won.
Oh, don't worry. I can hear fine. You guys might not be able to, but I can.
I hope so.
But everybody enjoy your gift subs.
Kept us all safe.
Well, it's my fault. I'm the one who made it that loud, I suppose.
It is not working. Why is it not working? His wounds are... they're too...
No, stay with us. I thought of you all, and of the people of Borrow, and the thought gave me.
Please!
I so wished I could spend a few more moments with you all. Help you all just a little more. I'm sorry. No! Do not say that! It is we who should be apologizing. We should never have asked this of you. It is kind of you to cry for my sake, but Do not blame yourselves. I did this because I wished to. Did I prove?
Oh, that and so much more. Thank you. Thank you. Why? Yes.
I am so happy.
Hey, Bet, thank you for the gift subs. 5 more subs are going out.
Why Lady Rubus made us promises she did.
I cannot bear to be this sad ever again.
And we shan't be.
Thank you very
We
much.
shall
I appreciate
finish
it.
this. For him. For all of them.
Ow, ow, ow. Less thankful for the bruises, but we'll go with that. Shrine south of Red Arc. Let's see. Is that what those are? I didn't know gift subs were so hard. You feel oddly like crystal rocks. Well, I mean, to be fair, crystals and rocks are kind of same thing, but I digress. Long did the little fiend with the big heart await your coming. He was very much pleased to be able to finally do something to help humanity and put right what is wrong in our world. Through Renark, which I hail, was long since lost. Little has changed. Still, the good and the kind are taken from us too soon. Yeah, something like that. Scholar specs. Let's see, passage. Some more treasures around here. I don't know where, but... Yes, clearly. Clearly a problem. Oh, there's a pot. Okay, yep, we're starting to head into the dregs of the final area, so everything's going to get even more difficult now.
Out of my sight! Boom! To kingdom
Actually, you probably should stretch that out so I can actually read it. Let's see, we need some safe passage here. Oh, I didn't even notice the hype train was going on there. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? I don't know what that is, but we'll take it. Choo choo something something. I don't know. Something like that. All right. Passage to Renark. Okay. If I remember correctly, this place is not the easiest to navigate. So better just be prepared for anything. Oh, right, there's holes in the floor. Now I remember. Swoosh. Oh, jeez. That went poorly. I better reduce their numbers before I start worrying about other stuff. I'm kind of confused about the aura things because I was expecting the final key to be sort of found by now, but it almost feels like... Now, if I remember correctly about this remake, is that there's some sort of major section to the post-game. So I wonder if they've locked some stuff away for that specifically or not. I've tried to avoid looking too much stuff up, so... Focus hat.
Out of my sight! The kingdom comes!
Have care.
Ow. Ow again. Smack me around pretty heavily, it seems like. Okay, we got a stairway that way. Oh, chest is empty. It still didn't do it?
You're mine!
That did it. Weird. Map is...
Shall not escape us!
Wow. I'm getting clobbered in here. About the map, I'm not sure where I am or I'm going at the moment.
Shall not escape us!
Where the heavens are we? Somewhere? Nowhere, right back to where we started? Which direction did we even come from? The right, the left, the rear? But disguised in such a way to seem to be left? Also, we simply need to use our heads. I'm sure there's a sure sign that we're drawing near the Hall of Hargon at last. Why not create such a maze if not to keep intruders from approaching his inner sanctum? Why else indeed? Very well, let us proceed calmly and carefully. Growing frustrated will only consume valuable energy. One step at a time, friends, as they say. There is no night without end. The same must be the same as labyrinths. What is the element I'm looking for here?
The kingdom comes! This is all you deserve!
Much better!
Out of my sight!
Seed of Wisdom. Huh. Maybe like this? Has to be the lanterns. I just don't know exactly what they're directing me towards yet. Omni heal.
Not escape us!
Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Well, I effectively gotten beat up on. Okay, should be able to now. Let's see, what are we at here? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm ready to stop yet, so I'm going to go for a little bit longer here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do another quick break here, and then we'll continue on. We'll be right back. All right. Let's see if I can at least get myself through this cave at least. See if I can get myself through here without having more issues. Boom. Maybe the lit up lamps are not what I'm looking for. That can't be right. I need to find some indicator of some type of difference. So far, everything looks exactly the same.
This is all you deserve.
Okay, now she can heal, revive easily too, so that'll help.
Shall not escape us!
All is well. You're mine!
Alright, I can't cast spells anyway.
Shall not escape us!
Jeez. Okay, let's see here. Well, it looks like I have no choice here. Shit, I'm just getting clobbered here. Slash, kaboom, boom. I mean, there was one place where there was one of the lamps lit, not two. Okay.
I shall return this favor. To kingdom come!
Sorry, bear with me. I'm gonna take care of something here. Oh, shoot. 1 second. I was trying to shut off that noise. Stupid Steam notification. Ugh, hold on. Just mute Steam for now and figure the rest out later. Well, that's convenient. Twin Dragon Lash.
Out of my sight! Boom!
I feel like I'm missing something very simple here, and I'm overthinking this or something, but... What am I overlooking? Okay, so bear with me. I'm trying to think here. Okay, yeah, there's that one with the only one lamp lit again. I don't know if it means anything or not.
The kingdom comes! Boom!
I am so lost.
Shall not escape us!
Oh, gotta be a way to get over there.
Shall not escape us!
Giga Slash. What? Really? That's all I have to find? God damn it. Let me see now. Okay, now where am I? Up and up and up. That did the direct. Madcap. Okay. Which way to go?
Shall not escape us!
Oh, jeez. Where am I? Where am I going? Just need to check. I thought I was going to be able to make it through this cave within another hour, but it doesn't look like I'm going to, because I spent too long being lost in there.
Shall not escape us!
Goodbye.
Shall not escape us!
All right. There we go. Ow. Jeez.
Return to us!
Erdrick's armor was just sitting in this cave, huh? Okay, I don't think I can keep going, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today here. I didn't think this was going to take as long as it was, but at least we'll be able to proceed forward next time. So let's go ahead and just heal, save, look all good. No. We'll come back to that in session 11. All right, let's go ahead and head back to the Nexus, and we'll start wrapping up for this evening. All right, that's it for this week. We will be back next week. I will have more details on what the plan is for next week once I get the schedule made out and all that. It's going to be the Final Fantasy XIV raid nights and the variety stream. I think I may be also doing something on Tuesday, but I haven't decided yet. So I once again thank 8-Bit and Feel Good for the gift subs. I appreciate that as always, and I appreciate you guys spending your time here. So, to go ahead and start wrapping up for the evening here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and find a raid. Raid. We're going to raid. Let's see if there's still anybody doing stuff. We have... Go ahead and drop in on Raptor today. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me in the Nexus of Realms as always, and we'll see you next time.